Argentina is a young nation, a relatively young nation. We became independent in 1816 from Spain. It's a nation of 45 million people, and we have different currents of immigration. In the late 19th century and first part of the 20th century, we have European immigration, mainly from Spain, in Italy, but also from other parts of Europe, like the UK, Ireland, Germany, and so on. And then we have also Latin American immigration, mainly starting in the second half of the 20th century. So we are really a young, dynamic, multicultural nation, a melting pot, I would say, and we coexist peacefully and with a lot of respect for different ethnicities and the three main religions that we have in Argentina. Catholics, we are mainly Catholics, most of us, but we also have a Jewish immigration, and the Jewish community is the second largest community in Latin America. And we have Muslims, many Arabs who came from Lebanon, from Syria, from Turkey. So in that sense, I think Argentina is an example of peaceful coexistence. Argentina is a developing country. We are the main exporters of agricultural products like soybean oil, peanuts, and of course beef, among others. We are among the top 5 in beef exports, and soybean oils, we are number 1. But we also export like nuclear peaceful, nuclear technologies for peaceful nuclear plants. We have exported nuclear plants. We have 11 unicorns in Argentina. We are exporting also software. So we are trying to. We have one of the largest reserves of water in the world. We have one of the largest reserves of gas in the world. So I think Argentina has a lot of potential to grow and to prosper. And I think that above all, the main, I would say, natural resource of Argentina is its population. It is an educated population. All levels of education in Argentina are free. Primary school, of course, it's compulsory. Secondary school, but also the universities are free. So I think it's very important. We have 5 Nobel Prizes in medicine, in peace, in different areas. And I think we are in Latin America, we have the most Nobel Prizes, I think. So I think that this is the main resource of our people. I think we have a lot of common. I think that the relations are exceptionally good at the political level, in foreign policy, in multilateral diplomacy. We fully support Serbia in the question of Kosovo and Mitrovica. We support the principle of territorial integrity and full application of Resolution 1244 of the Security Council. And we support, of course, a peaceful resolution of the question, and we support Serbia in all international organizations in relation to the question of Kosovo, as you support us in our sovereignty dispute with the United Kingdom over the Malvinas Islands. The Malvinas Islands are situated in the southwest Atlantic and were occupied by force by the British in 1833, and we are, negotiating with them ever since to try to find a peaceful solution to the sovereignty dispute, like many United Nations resolution urge both countries to do so. So we're willing and open to negotiate with the UK. So in that sense, I think we can always do more, of course, but I am in frequent touch with the Serbian authorities, even though I have only come 4 months ago, but the authorities have been very open, and I have had meetings with almost anyone here. So I think the political relation is very good. We can always improve that. I think we have a lot of potential in the economics sense and the commercial area. I think there is room to improvement and to grow. I think the bilateral commerce is relatively low, and I think, and that's one of my objectives here, just try to increase the trade between Serbia and Argentina. I think there are many things in which we can cooperate for the benefits of both peoples. No? Well, I think it's great. I think it's absolutely great. It's a great residence, but at the same time, it's a home. It's warm. You don't feel like you are, in an office but you are at home, and it's very warm. We are very, very, very comfortable, and we have had many visitors, and they all agree it's a great place. And I wanted to also get hold of this opportunity to thank especially and very warmly Dipos, because they have been very receptive to some of my, I'm going to say concerns, but my suggestions. I've had a very fruitful meeting with the director, I think 3 weeks ago or so, before the holiday. He's a very nice person. I only have words of thanks and appreciation for Dipos. They are here, at the call. You're always ready, willing, and able to help. So we are very, very grateful. I just tell you one thing.
Yes.
It's my home outside home. It's a great place. People are very warm. People are very friendly. People are very helpful, which is not, usual in a big city. So I think we share many things with the Serbian people, like friendship, family values, football, of course, and I, really surprised by, how tango is popular here. There are many tango schools. We try to support most of them, and I was astonished really to see how popular it is. And last month we had an event in a restaurant, which was a week of Argentine food and Argentine literature, and it was a success. We have a program at the Foreign Office in which we have some funds for translating into Serbian Argentine authors. So the most famous one, like Jorge Luis Borges or Cortázar or Ernesto Sabato. I was surprised at one, they are everywhere. I went into a library on the main street and I found Borges in Serbian and so on. But there are also new writers which are also translated into Serb. And the city, coming to your first question, I think it's a mixture of different styles, and I think that makes the city unique. I think I would encourage you to explore Argentine literature, both classical authors and new authors. And if you go to a bookstore, you will find, and there are many authors. There are 3 movies in particular that I would recommend, and they are with Serbian subtitles. The Secret is in Their Eyes, Wild Tales, The Son of the Bride. And they are also, 2 of them are Oscar winners. We normally organize cinema sessions, and sometimes we do at a cinema, sometimes with the cooperation of the Cervantes Institute, or sometimes on our own. Like last month, we had a month of Argentine films. And the good thing is that they are with Serbian subtitles, and people like it, they like them. And we come back to the beginning, because there are many similarities between Argentina and Serbia, in the way we think, in the way we love, in the way we understand friendship, in the way we understand and take care of the family.